Very exciting to close out our first semifinals of the day for North America. That's right, our first semifinals. We have more coming soon, but Dynamic Gaming, they're going to win out this knife round, so they're going to be able to, not looking to buy much here. It seems just some upgraded pistols from Dynamic Gaming, but Xenocide really sticking hard with the armor bit as well. And we'll see here what Xenocide end up doing. They're rushing quickly on over towards this vents area, and it's going to be Juice all alone on the bomb site. Clutch has a teammate there. They've already made their way on into this bomb site, but Tycee already finds 2 kills, and this defense is super strong now. Clone trying to make his way on into the bomb site, but it's not going to happen right now just yet. Vape, they do get some trade kills back, so it evens it up slightly, but there's no safe situation for the plant right now, as Triton does get taken down. It's just down to Vape in the 1 versus 2, and he can't do anything there. Dynamic Gaming
playing it towards B long. He's not going to get the peak he wants. I imagine they're going to scoot up to this B entrance with him and let him peek in for a shot.
Yeah, the nade didn't exactly go where he wanted it to for Andrew, but either way, that spam was pretty close over towards B long. We'll see here now the first line of defense, Andrew and Clone to protect here as Clone. Here's that smoke grenade now, and Andrew is pushed back further away. They're just going to try and clear out vent halls as much as they can, and Juice now throws that nade over. Does some decent damage here onto those folks, but Andrew now will get that first kill. He does get taken out, and Juice does not trade him out just yet. Will leave his teammate out to dry, but that's okay because, well, it's a 4 versus 4. Tycee as well has control of the A bomb site. But Vape slowly pushing through intel right now. They might not be aware of his positioning, and he might be able to get a nice flank around. So Tycee does find 1 kill on the MVP. Doesn't he get 2? No, he can't get 2. Spray not exactly there. But Max wants to come in to go for this retake, and now the bomb does get planted on the A bomb site. So this is a tough retake for them, but Max does get a kill on the Josh, and Vape will find 1, will find 2 as well, and he shuts down the retake just as quickly as it began. Now in the 1 versus 1, Clone versus Clutch, and Clutch sits over towards Coalition spawn now, walking through the halls. Clone has surely been heard by Clutch, and now Clone taking that defuse. Is Clutch going to go for it? No, he doesn't. He knows that now he's off the bomb, and Clutch just has to stay alive for as long as he can. Right now, he does get the kill. Clone does, but will he have time for this defuse? I think he will. I think he will. Clutch tried to play as perfectly as he could, but still, Clone
towards different parts of the map. Yeah, Clone at intel. Actually, all of Xenocide moving up banana. Clutch would love to see a jiggle peek here, and right when he unscopes, he gets the jump peek.
Whoa. Clutch does find a nice sniper shot there on the Clone, and he's trying to push him back, which he does successfully, but nade in the meantime does damage onto him. So Tycee now will come in for Dynamic Gaming to defend, and Andrew as well. Getting over towards intel. Finds not a kill, but a good amount of damage to Andrew.
Juice is pushed up. Is he going to be ready for this? He gets the first and the second.
Oh my goodness. And Max as well. Answers back with another, so now just down to MVP and Vape. Xenocide, they looked like they were ready to make their way on into the A bomb site, but it's looking like Juice might come in from behind to steal the way. Well, Max sits waiting in a cheeky little angle there. He's been spotted out here, and nowhere that very.
You see the top of the scoreboard. Max finally showing up for his team. I believe he was bottom frag last game. Already has 7 kills here on Bureau. Clone still playing intel with that U ratio. Josh opens it up.
Andrew tried to go for the spam, gets bombarded through the smoke. A hailstorm of bullets, and now Clutch as well answers back. It's a 4 versus 3 now as Clone finds 1. Finds some vengeance, and he will drop the U ratio in favor of the SG. So Sniper's not in play right now. Juice, though, will find that flashbang out, and Josh does get taken down, so evens it up into a 3 versus 3. Advantageous spots here for Dynamic Gaming. And Xenocide pull together a push over towards B long, it seems. You can have Icy over towards A, but really the only defender right now is Juice. He's going to throw that nade in. MVP does get tickled down a little bit with that damage. Clone sits over towards that sandwich area. And that nade. Not really sure where that was going, but Juice now finds one. That's Clutch taken out. And will he get the second? Yes, he takes down Triton. And Xenocide stopped dead in their tracks.
Just not quite finding their way into a bomb site. They haven't tested B long yet. At least not very hard. So that could still be in their bag of tricks. They're getting intel for free. Dynamic Gaming is stacked towards the B bomb site. But Max with a peek may get a multi-kill.
Juice, though, could answer back. He finds one kill, and Max as well chimes in for another. Dynamic Gaming are stopping Xenocide dead in their tracks, and now Vape just a 1 versus 5.
Does need a round, and they're starting to need a round pretty badly. Heisy's jump peek reveals a lot of information. They know it's a strong A hit, but the rotations aren't coming in too quickly. There's a kill in intel. Taizy is taken out by Clutch. Clone not able to trade it, and at 7 hit points himself, they're gonna have to give up this plant.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough here. Xenocide, they will get the bomb plant down, but Vape somehow doesn't take it that much damage for it. Max, though, does take him out at the end of the day, so it's a 4 versus 3. Advantageous positions here for Dynamic Gaming. Now 4 versus 2. And they will be able to take down Triton. Yes, they get that bomb down.
Come with it. They're going to be testing Andrew by himself. Izzy pushing up towards Banana quickly. Vape may have the easy kill here. Oh, that flick,
my
though.
Goodness. What the heck, Warren? That's just dirty. You can't do a man like that. Josh, he will avenge his teammate, though. And so it's a 4 versus 4. They're going to try and push up here. Xenocide looking to see what they can do. They've spotted out Clone over towards Intel, and he's going to try and retreat out now. Tycee has a strong foothold over towards A, and Clone as well. Sits over towards Intel. He finds one. He spots one out over towards that Coalition Halls area. So Tycee now will reposition himself in Clutch, trying to get the kill, but Clone is just better off with the position. And MVP now can't get the kill. Xenocide just not winning their gunfights. And that's simply it. Tycee does go for the reload at probably the worst time, but it's okay. His teammate does come in for the trade. We'll take him out there. Doshto does get 2 kills, actually. And can they clean him up here? It is looking likely that Juice will take him out. Yes, there we go. 8 to 0.
The kill spread otherwise fairly even for Dynamic Gaming. And that was the strong movement towards B long that I was asking for. But nothing came of it.
Yeah, they're finally starting to push in over towards B, and they're looking like they're having some success. Finally, Clutch gets a double. Josh gets 1. Max here, though, answers back with 2. So it's him and Tycee. A 1 now versus 3. Tycee, can he keep this clean slate going for Dynamic Gaming, or will Xenocide finally get their first round of the game?
Bomb has been planted.
Looking likely 3 SGs versus 1 AUG. Take those 3 SGs any day, knowing it's Xenocide on the back end of those SGs. Makes it a little scarier. Tycee, though, will try and peek on in. Will not get that kill, so Xenocide, they pick up the
Coalition half. Tycee moves out. He's played this A site well so far. Andrew just quick nades on B long, and now they're stacking the B bomb site hard. They don't want the same entry from Xenocide that they suffered against last time. And they are very, very prepared on this B bomb site. Triton's got 1 piece of information.
Yep, Andrew peeks out wide over towards long, and he gets a triple kill. A little bit blind as well. So he'll pick up another weapon, making up for it. And Dynamic Gaming saying, okay, that round was a fluke. We're not letting you get any more rounds here. Vape does find 1, but he will get chased away from mid, and he will get taken out from behind. So there we go. Tycee will end.
And Xenocide. Clutch trying a U ratio. might change their fortunes a bit. You see they've left the bomb back at elevators. Tells me they plan to take their time, but...
Through the smokes, too. They're just absolutely destroying Xenocide right now. Ryan does finally find one, but Vape as well. He answers back. All right, so a little bit of life from Xenocide. It is a 3 versus 3. With over a minute left on the clock. Xenocide now. This is their last chance to get around this half, but Juice might deny that right here, right now. Does get almost a double spray down. As Vape now is quite low. Max and Ticey, full HP. Vape, less than 50. And they will make their way over towards mid. Max could really stop everything dead in its tracks right now. Does find one kill, and he knows that Clutch is right there. Will have his teammate come in. Back up, but will he need it? Yes, he will. Clutch. Now in the 1 versus 1. He could live up to his name right now. Will he peek? Yes, he will, but he won't get the kill. Dynamic Gaming 11-1.
Different buys than pistol rounds on previous maps. Everyone's sticking with really only P250s. And here, look, Dynamic Gaming already up B, quickly up B long, into the B bomb site. They've smoked off mid. There's one duel here. Clone takes out poor Vape. Josh by himself.
Does not care. Max just ran through everything. He ran through the smoke. He knew that they were on the other side. And Xenocide, I mean, this retake's not going poorly for them. It is a 3 versus 3. But Dynamic Gaming seemed to be having fun on this post plant. Not really worrying too much, it seems. Ticey does find one, but Juice now is left in the 1 versus 2. Actually, this could get very dire. As he does get tagged down. And yeah, Xenocide, they will come in for this retake. Though very low HP, they do get it, and so they have stuns and they're out. But Ticey, you can see him Max all the way at the top. MVP and Triton have not performed well this game so far, but there's an opportunity for them to make their weight heard. So you can see here, Clutch does find 2 flares over towards B long. Spots it out, calls out to his teammates, and that flashbang as well might enable some coverage on into this orange area. Josh, holding as strong as he can over towards the B-bomb site. We'll see here. What defense does Xenocide have planned for this B hit? Josh will get tagged down quite a bit, but he does some good damage back in return, and Vape does take down Juice. Clone, though, answers back, so it's a 3 versus 4, favoring now nobody, as MVP does get the kill. So Triton slowly but surely making his way on over towards orange. Will not get the kill on the clone. And now both players coming from the mid area. They will get the kill. And MVP does find it, but clone now calls to his teammate that both players are coming from mid. Or at least were mid, at the very least. So Clutch, low HP, MVP as well, has to do most of the heavy lifting here. As it is Ticey and Max to come in here. Will Clutch be able to just take him out? If he does peek out to the side, I think he'll just get the kill. But no, he doesn't. Ticey won't get it instantly. Clutch now has to actually clutch a 1 versus 1. Max will get the kill, and Dynamic Gaming onto...
They're on grounded, but on Bureau, 12-3 is a different story. Dynamic Gaming playing very well. They've already shown they can win at least 1 breach round, and they only need 1 more. Moving fast towards A, as if they think they may be up against pistols, and they're getting this A bomb site for free, depending on how fast Triton can rotate and how fast they choose to push.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Xenocide at all. With only 1 player on the bomb site, Triton, he's doing as best he can. He does finally get some teammates out, but Clutch does find 1, and in this chaos could be Xenocide's savior, but Max does find 1 in return, and Josh now playing at the edge of this smoke. It's a 3 versus 3. Can Josh deny this bomb plant? No, he's just a tiny bit off the mark, and he won't be able to get the kill. And so Vape now comes into the left side. He doesn't get the kill, but MVP does. And it's a 1 versus 2, and somehow Xenocide stay alive. They do get this defuse, but they're going to need 9 more in a row after this round to win it out. Dynamic Gaming, on the other hand, just need 1.
0 players defending the A bomb site in the last round. Triton was able to rotate very quickly off of information, but... Oh, well, It's against
There we go.
pistols. But
Yeah.
quick spray downs from Xenocide.
Right. Let's
With
see
Dynamic
here.
Gaming playing
Okay,
enough
all
rounds
right.
in such a way to say you can't just stack B. And look at this. They're on the B bomb site. They're getting a plant.
Yeah, they got a plant.
Nothing
So
but
that's-
pistols.
Yeah, trying to
Andrew's
take
got
him
an
down.
AUG.
Is this it? Potentially, no. It doesn't seem likely. Juice now, the only man with the M4. They're gonna smoke him off, flash him off, and well, Juice won't be able to get the last round clutch for his team. But still, they made it.
Testing intel with 2 players, so it's not the full B bomb site stack. Josh by himself. He has information. Triton already gets a kill onto Max.
Yeah, the nades very effective right now, and I mean the smoke grenade doesn't do much. There's not too many players coming out. It's just Clone coming out from that long area, but Andrew Doe does answer back for one more. And what can he do here? It seems like Dynamic Gaming have control of this bomb site, but Josh and Triton, they answer back with 1 kill apiece. And now it's a 2 versus 3. They're going to run on over towards this A bomb site, but MVP is just already 2 steps ahead of them. Andrew now trying to do the best he can, and Xenocide, they pull.
Including this one. And now, fast movement towards Banana again. The double stack in intel to contest that, but it's just smoked off, and they just run through towards the A bomb site. They've got information on Clutch, and he's dead already. Here
Yeah,
come the
an interesting
rotations,
play.
Triton and MVP. MVP eating a lot of a flash, still able to grab a kill.
Yeah, and he gets the reload. So an interesting play out here from, I have to say, Clutch. He ran out seemingly pretty carelessly, but either way, it's still a 4 versus 4, and Josh is able to get the kill on the Clone as well. This is a very strange round. You can see the bomb heading over towards mid, and Ticey right now over towards Lab 1. And so it's really going to be a hodgepodge of a push right now. Andrew will try and go for this retake. Juice, though, will he get this bomb down? Yes, he will. But it could be all down to Ticey to stop this one. He does find 1 kill, but now Triton versus Juice, everyone versus Juice, and it's going to be Xenocide picking up the defuse as well. 7th round here for Xenocide. I won't say it's a comeback.
And now, this might be one of the first rounds where Dynamic Gaming is playing a fairly standard default. Slow along B long, slow along Banana.
They don't want to waste it, but MVP already opens up with a kill on the Juice, and Max sits there, watches his teammate die, and doesn't avenge him just yet. MVP will get this reload out pretty quickly, and Vape hears that there's folks over towards Van Halls. He sits over in this classic angle position, doesn't want to peek out again. He knows that there's more coming. And MVP just doing damage right now. Clone, will he be able to get this kill? Vape does get 2 kills. Clutch as well. And now just down to Ticey. It seems unlikely. We'll get the kill onto Clutch, but still a 1 versus 5 Clutch is what he'd have to do to make this one happen. And I don't think that's likely here. With 4 players of Xenocide, they will swarm him. And you can see here he will get taken down there by Josh. So another defuse coming in for Xenocide. 8-12 now. Round by round. This is how they get back into it.
Yeah, that's 7 in a row. Andrew awake, still at the bottom of the scoreboard, but with 10 kills. Both bottom fraggers doing better than they had been earlier in the map. And here comes a very spread out defense. Only 2 players on the B bomb site. If this mid duel can be won, Ticey takes out Josh, Max takes out Vape.
Maybe
and
this is the beginning of
B-bomb
the end
site
here.
is wide open.
Yep, this looks like it. I don't think MVP and Clutch can do it, but they do come back with 2 kills, and maybe it's happening. No, seems unlikely now. Clutch really has to live up to his name. A 1 versus 3, and they know where he's coming from. He smoked himself off even more. That nade did not go exactly where he wanted it to, and he will try and make his way on over towards this bomb site, but they have his number written all over it. They know exactly where he is. In that nade, it'll do some damage, but he has to go for this defuse. And it's looking very unlikely. And no, DYG, they clean it up after quite a few rounds back from Xenocide. It looked close, but DYG will make the reverse. And that's what we'll see, ladies and gentlemen.